Hi everyone, Peter here from Flow High Performance, and I'm going to be answering another question that I received on Instagram. And this question is basically asking what's the difference between a box squat and a normal squat for athletic performance. So the first thing we need to understand is that strength training for athletes is non-specific. So it doesn't really matter what exact exercise we prescribe, the adaptation that we're after is improving force production. So whether we do a box squat, a normal squat, a trap bar deadlift, a regular deadlift, or some other close variation, we're pretty much getting high force outputs from the lower body, which is essentially what we're after. So to answer the question, what's the difference between a box squat and a normal squat for athletic performance? I don't think there is much of a difference, and whatever the athlete prefers should probably be selected. However, the only difference is the range of motion. So by using a box, we limit the range of motion, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on the athlete. So for most running-based athletes, we don't really need them to get into a deep squat position. So using a box squat is probably not going to limit their athletic performance in any way. One thing I do really like about the box squat is that it gives a consistent depth gauge for every single rep. So if we use the same box and always squat to the same depth, we're keeping everything consistent to make sure that we're actually improving over time rather than cutting depth when the load gets heavy. So if anything, I think a box squat could potentially be preferred over a normal squat if the athlete isn't that proficient and can't reach consistent depth every single time. However, I think with the box squat, the important thing is that the box squat is simply there as a depth gauge. We're not going down, sitting on the box and then coming back up, as I've seen it be performed before. The box is simply there as a depth gauge, so we touch the box and come straight back up as you would in a normal squat. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you got something out of this video. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already.